this afternoon here. This is the press conference that you probably never thought that you would see happen, certainly not while we were all young, skinny, and good looking. Welcome one and all. Make yourselves at home. We did, and I think you know all the names of everybody here. And I thought I was the newest guy in the band, but that turns out to be even part of the colorful Van Halen history, and it's a new band. Man, when you hear the sound of what we've got going now, we've been rehearsing this more often than not. I've done more rehearsal in the last 4 months than I've done in the last 20 summers here. We started this approximately last October, and the whole sound it's better than it's ever been. Wolf brings a young energy and a spirit to this that'll knock you out of your socks.
He's the vocals all over our ass.
Oh, the vocals are better than ever. He's a taskmaster. It was Wolf who picked the song list, and we've got close to 25 of your greatest hits, all the favorites that you've been hearing tearing out of the back of a pickup truck at the Burger King drive-thru for how many summer times. It's all very well intact, the same attitude but with a whole new look. Yeah. Stereo sound in hi-fi style. I think you know everybody here. Wolfgang, Edward, myself, Diamond Dave here. This is Alex. I'd like to start off with this.
New brother.
Questions, please. Who's got a question? Somebody yell something out. I can't do. Go ahead, my friend right there. Go ahead.
Are you guys going to be playing any of the newer material you might have written or the stuff you did for the greatest hits a while back?
Are you talking about the 2 songs from back when? You know, there is a catalog that is as familiar as do-do-do-doom. People to this day stop in crosswalks and act out the guitar solos in front of me in 23 different cities here. So there's sort of a provided thing. You know, when the 3 tenors get together, you only wait for O Solo Mio, and the rest of it you can barely pronounce. With this, you know every single song. You know every guitar lick, every kick, every jump, every drum lick, and we can't afford to shirk that duty.
Besides that, we haven't learned those 2 songs yet. It might be a possibility, okay?
Hey, this is John Logston for the live feed. And
Please.
How does it feel to be on stage for the first time together in so many years?
Incredible to me, man. I'm very excited. To be making music with my son, my brother, my new brother. It's just that's all I can say.
It feels completely natural. Strangely enough, after this many summers, I myself am certainly more aware of it than ever of how valuable this band is to me and my history. How valuable it is to the neighborhood, to the communities that this music appeals to, and it's a lot of communities. Cuando tienes solamente habilidades en español, tú también ese. Sí, and
it is totally blowing. It is totally blowing our own minds, and I think it will yours too. It's better than it's ever been.
I grew up on this stuff.
I can't walk 20 meters down any sidewalk near any college campus without somebody stopping me and going, "You're that white guy." Hey. This is not a reunion. This is a new band. This is a revision with hits that you're so familiar with. It's as familiar as the roof of your own mouth is to you. But the ambition has nothing to do with old history. Usually when a band comes back like us, it's rockers with walkers. And this is everything but. Meet us in the future, not the pasture. Next question.
Hey, Gavin Edwards.
Gavin Edwards, over there, please.
Guys, this is for Ed, actually. Has your guitar playing approach changed since your sobriety? If so, how?
Wow. It's always changing. You just have to come by and check it out and see what you think.
Again, usually when you talk about sobriety, everything kind of slows down into middle age.
All I know is I'm playing my ass off.
Yeah, and we usually have to adopt words like tolerant and forgiveness, and that is not the case here. The bar is set unbelievably high. We know what your expectations are. Are you prepared for it to be better than it ever was? Please, yell it out.
RickTZ.com. I got a question. Will Michael Anthony be on any LA games?
No, Michael Anthony is part of this band's history. There's a lot of great alumni who have been through this band. I'm shocked that any of us are still vertical after 30 years, okay? And as far as why Wolf is in the band, may I speak for you, Ed? Tap me on the shoulder in the limo on the way home if I'm wrong here. But while we're at the top of our game, and we really are, I understand how he wanted to play with the boy because he's amazing, and you heard me say that. When you hear these vocals, when you hear what's going on in this rhythm section now, it is young, it is skinny, and it's fucking ambitious. Get ready.
It's my honor to be in your studio and listen to the three of you play earlier, and there was a lot of magic there. Any apprehension working with all this all these backing vocals and all these new voices that are going to be inside your head?
No, and Evan, aren't you a porn star? Because you occupy a very special place in my video setup. I don't spend any time looking at you, but
be nice. He's a friend of mine. Be nice. He's a friend of mine.
No, you have a good question here. There's a whole lot of change going on, okay? There's update. We upgraded the same way they moved the Mustang into the future back when, a little bit there. And that's what you expect. You don't want to see the same old band, you two guys with the mullets and, and doing etc. You want something that delights, that entertains, and that astonishes. And that's by the second song. Next question, please. Well, let's have a look at you, hot stuff. The athleticism is, I'm a lifetime martial artist. I started on my birthday when I was 12 years old. And it makes the music bring visual. It makes it look like it sounds. That was always part of it. You don't have to speak English to understand the lyrics of what's going on here. You don't even have to enjoy rock and roll to have your mind roasted by what's going on this stage.